Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dixon Glory Ime, and on this channel we film on faith, lifestyle, and tips on how to safeguard children, because I am an advocate for children. You're super welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming across my video, you are welcome. And if you are a subscriber, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful for sticking around to this channel. You're welcome. Alright, so today we'll be talking about something so educative and inspiring, though I'll be sharing my experience. I'll be sharing my encounter with a pedophile. But before I proceed, I would like to educate us, because most of us don't really know who a pedophile is. Alright, so a pedophile is a person who is sexually attracted to children. Yes, you heard me right. Someone who is sexually attracted to children, an adult who is sexually attracted to children. Alright, so today I'll be sharing my experience with a pedophile. I know we are surprised. Most of us don't really know that there are actually people like this. Yes, there are people like this who are attracted to children. Let me use the girls for instance. There are people who are attracted to girls, younger children, girls who don't have the front and the back, and still they are attracted to people like that. Alright, so I'll be sharing my experience with a pedophile while I was growing up. Okay, so in my last video I made mention that there is a myth that abusers are people that are strangers, right? People that are far from us. And I corrected in that video that an abuser can also be somebody who is very close to you, somebody who is trusted, somebody who is so sweet to you, right? A pedophile can also be that person. I'll be sharing my story with a pedophile. Please come closer. I know people like this. Come closer, let me just see. Okay, so once upon a time in my life, I think I was just 10, 11, right? Still a very young child who doesn't have no breast, no nyash, nothing, just doing my normal thing. Alright, so there was a particular person who stayed in our estate where we were living, right? And my mom always drops our house key with him because he sells recharge card. So whoever comes back first from school will go there and collect the key, because he has a particular small shop like that in the estate. So that fateful day, right, I got back from school with my friends and all, and there was no key. I went to the shop, it wasn't there. So I started playing with my friends now. And you know, growing up there, we used to do paper money. That was what God used to save me that day. So we started acting. This film used to act, you act as mom, you act as this. So we started acting, playing. So we did paper money. So okay, we got playing. So I made lots of paper money. Then I noticed that the guy had come back. So I went to meet him. We used to call him. There's a particular name we used to call him. I don't want to say it here, right? So I was like, I came to look for you. I didn't see you. That I want to get the key for the house. So it was not like, oh, I left it in the house, that I should follow him to come and get it. As a child who knows I'll be anything, I'm like, okay, no problem. So I called one of my friends. Okay, let's go to his place, so person place, Mr. A's place, to go and get the key. So while we were going, he stayed in a very fine house, a story building, and we always wanted to enter that house because the house was so fine. So I was so happy that, hey, I'm entering his house and all. So me and my friend were going. So as we entered, I told my friend that I want to hide my paper money, I don't want it to lose. So I put the paper money inside my undies. So I just hid the paper money there. So then we went upstairs, to his house. So he told us to sit down. Then the next thing, he came out and said, oh, I'm looking for the key and all. God. He said he was looking for the key and all. And the next thing he came and said, he told my friend, he told her that, your mom is calling you. I can hear her voice. She's calling your name. Me as a child, I didn't even know anything. I was just there sitting on the chair, enjoying myself and all. So my friend was like, oh, she has to go and answer her mom. So she left. It was just myself and the guy. I was just sitting there. I was like, how far now, sir? Please, the key. He was not like, okay, he's coming. I noticed that when my friend left, as she went, he went to the door and he locked the door. Now it gets so interesting. So interesting. So he went and he locked the door. I was still there enjoying myself, like sitting. He even gave me something to drink. Like, I think it was it 5 Alive? Yeah, I think so. So I was drinking, then he locked the door. I noticed, but nothing came across my mind. Then the next thing, he came to me. I was like, I said you're my wife. I was just blushing. I was just like, God, the foolishness of those days. I was just laughing, and the next thing, he was bringing me close to his body, and okay, I wouldn't lie, I kind of understood what was happening because I've seen it in African magic, I've seen it in Nigeria film. So I'm like, okay, they used to do this in film. Do you understand? So he was coming too close to my body. The next day was like, you know, I like you. You know, you're my wife. You know, I was a bit confused, like why? And I'm like, I used to see this thing on TV. Then the next thing, he laid me on the bed, right? Then I was just lying down there. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. One, I knew he was trying to do something because I have seen this thing on African magic. That is why parents should be very cautious of the things your children watched. I was really exposed at a very early age. I started watching some adult film. When I say adults, like film where they kiss and all, that is, you know, African magic now, they will show some scene of kissing. So I was already watching those scenes already. So he laid me down and I was just there, didn't say anything. Then he started removing, he zipped down the gown I was wearing, my uniform, he zipped it down, you know, was touching me, pecking me and all. Then as I was just there, I didn't say anything, just naive, just, you know, I was just there. And the only thing that saved me that day, hey God, I beg, as I was removing my uniform, I now remember that, my paper money is in my undies. Because the man was already removing my pinafore. So I'm like, hey, he will see my paper money in my undies. And I said, sir, no, sir, no. I now stood up. That was what God used to save me that day. If not, I would have just lie down there like a mumu. Honestly. So I remember that I had paper money in my undies. And I didn't want him to see. So I was like, uncle, stop. I stood up, I was like, no, stay, you're my wife. I said, no, leave me alone. That was when I now started arguing. The main reason why I was doing all those was because I didn't want him to see the paper money that was there. That was the only thing. Do you understand? And I was like, no, I don't know, uncle, stop. He was like, hey, he was like, don't worry. I will buy ice cream for you. I will buy biscuit for you. He started naming things that, you know, I love. Do you understand? So I was like, because this is somebody that knows us very well. My mommy trusted him, like my mommy trusts him. Do you understand? Well, don't worry, I'll buy ice cream. I was like, uncle, no. The next, I just said, I will tell my mommy. So when he heard that, he now was like, don't worry, sorry. I come and take your key. I now wore my uniform properly. Then he went and brought the key that he said he did not see. He now brought the key and told me to go. And that was how I left. Oh my God. Like, if not for that money, that paper money that was there, maybe I would have just lied down there like a fool and it would have just messed me up, right? So yeah, that's the end of my story. So I believe we've learned one or two from this story. So please, this is a call to parents. Please be sensitive. Be sensitive to people you release your children to. Not everybody can be trusted. It is not written on their forehead. They might be all nice and all sweet and all. Meanwhile, they are the abusers. They are the one you should shield your children from. I'm not saying all abusers are nice. There are some that can also be mean. Whatever, I'm just saying we should be sensitive. We should be discerning. We should be at alert. A lot is happening. Alright, so in my next video, I will be sharing other experiences I have had with abuses and how God delivered me from them. And yes, I remember I promised I'll be sharing some myths on abuse. I've not forgotten, I will do that. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Please kindly like this video, drop a comment. Please drop a comment. I would like us to interact in the comment section. You can also share, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have a nice day. Bye. Alright, so today I'll be sharing my experience on